I may be from West Hollywood, but I'm south of sane.
The edit of this is gonna make me look so bad.
Are you really blaming the edit?
I'm blaming the edit.
Do we get bonus points for crying?
If someone honestly started crying on the show, I'd probably be like, yeah, give her a point. This guy, whatever you want, just take a
Don't
point.
tell me that. I'm about to win this shit so hard.
None of the housewives on Real Housewives of New York
Are currently married. Yeah.
And there are at least a fair number of Beverly Hills housewives who don't live in Beverly Hills.
I am shaking.
I'm angry. I'm actually angry.
No
You
one-
let him finish the question, Isabel! You are the one who brought up and buzzing in before the crowd!
I'm sorry, but I just can't be in an environment such as this.
How dare you bring up my husband?
We are also preparing for Real Housewives of Dubai that is getting ready to launch.
Okay.
It is.
All of the girls are jealous of me.
I always say feminism ruined the Real Housewives.
You always say that?
It is very Bravo to put me, the new one, on the end of the couch.
You have to earn your place.
Yourself. I know, I do have to prove myself until someday I'll get in Izzy's spot.
And I've married my way in. Actually,
Yes.
Tiffany did not put up a fight about being unfairly sent home. She was too nonchalant about it, and that's what got Tyra mad.
That is correct, yes. She didn't.
Yes!
Here you go.
Thank
Let's start with season 3.
I have nothing. Let me have this.
I do believe that the girls had a meetup beforehand to conspire against me. This feels like a personal attack.
It wasn't an ambush, Krystina. It wasn't an ambush.
Nobody ambushed her.
Nobody ambushed
her.
So right now the score is Glenn with 1, Krystina with 0, and Izzy with 2.
We're here for you. Are you okay? Do you need a break?
I don't know what to do if I don't win because I'm just so used to it.
Yeah.
Did you just say I look great?
Yeah, yes. Oh, no.
Wow.
No.
I knew she was gonna do
Yeah.
that.
I knew she was
Oh my
gonna. She
gosh.
wanted to do that. No. I want to talk to somebody. I want to talk to somebody right now. He said I look great. CT, once again, you have saved my life. I still love you. I will always love you. God.
Oh, that sucks.
God, I'm so glad I had this obsession with knowing people's actual names.
Except for Flavor Flav.
It is
I am not going to sit up here and engage in disrespect against the man who basically is trying to save Red Lobster single-handedly and is making sure that our Olympians are not living in squalor by sponsoring them. Bless you, Flavor Flav. I apologize for my mistakes.
Roxy Andrews doesn't go wigless. She takes a wig off of another wig.
That is correct.
Damn it.
But did you say actually?
Actually,
Yes.
Roxy Andrews does the wig reveal. She does not do a wig take off. What a horrible way to get my first ever point. It's to just, I just cheated.
of the grave.
Closet Freak is by, not Dwight. Oh my gosh, no. Closet Freak is by Miss
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, Miss Lawrence.
Yes, I will say, yeah, you gave that one away. Did
you say it?
Yes.
Maybe it's not the
Yeah, Izzy.
situation.
Probably.
Oh, that's a great.
I said that out loud, didn't I?
Actually.
Izzy is buzzed in.
Actually, I don't think that Big Brother has been on for over 20 years.
That's wrong.
Wait,
Yeah.
I think it's not each episode someone is nominated for eviction.
You didn't say actually.
Well,
Glenn. Krystina.
How does it feel, bitch?
Turn up about fair play, mother.
So actually.
Yeah. Glenn.
Actually, there were 8 strangers on the show, not.
You have found the area that's wrong, so I'm gonna give you the point unless someone can tell me the specific correct answer. Izzy.
Actually, they weren't all strangers.
That is correct, Izzy.
What in the H-E double hockey stick?
Before the show started, David and Nathan were friends. They already knew each other, so technically they were not strangers.
She's just gonna whoop it up.
I'm gonna whoop it up.
And I guess, Izzy, you're getting that point.
I guess, Izzy, you're getting that point. I've heard that before.
Glenn, how you doing over there?
Not good, Mike.
Izzy.
Great British Bake Off.
That is great.
Izzy's buzzer is faster.
Nope, what?
Mine's not working anymore. Oh, okay.
Don't look at my answer.
We have some sounds for you to identify. In this case, what we're doing is sound bites from the Real Housewives franchise. So,
No, you're not.
Yes, we are.
No, you're not.
These are.
You made them cry.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Sheree.
Sorry, Krystina.
Sheree Whitfield.
Okay, when I called you garbage, I meant you were garbage.
Fuck me. No.
Izzy.
Caroline Manzo.
That is Caroline Manzo,
You're a
yes.
clown. You're garbage. My family.
Albie is the best boy who has ever been.
You have a little family man.
Krystina.
Who is Vicky Gunvalson from Real Housewives of Orange County?
That is Vicky Gunvalson.
I don't get one, I'm gonna cry.
So be cool.
My buzzer is broken!
I'm
My buzzer is broken!
Countess Luann de Lesseps.
Yes, indeed.
It's literally Glenn's doppelganger.
I know.
Look at this! This is Glenn's doppelganger!
Right? Fabulous. Going with the wind, fabulous.
No, she built it before the sound even happened!
Kenya Moore.
Kenya Moore.
That is Kenya Moore.
This is for me. This is for me.
All right.
He will never emotionally fulfill you. Know that.
Know that.
If it was number one, I'm number two.
The issue was that
She wore a veil.
She wore a blonde wig, which you could, which Caroline said was comparable to wearing a veil.
Yeah. It was not the wig.
But actually something like this did happen on Great British Bake Off one time.
Oh, really?
When someone used someone else's custard.
The show is so like upbeat and happy. Was it like dramatic?
It was terrible.
Oh.
Deborah had picked up competitor Howard's custard and used it for herself in her trifle. Can you believe?
What a disaster.
Yeah, I love a scandal that sounds like a
Absolutely
premise.
I invited her into my home. I gave
I gave her a beverage! I invited her into my home. I gave her a beverage. That is Mrs. Candace Dillard Bassett from Real Housewives of Potomac.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Drive back. If you want to come in contact. If you are coming right back.
You don't have to pay for rights. She will love that we're singing this.
What is happening?
So Candace has a song
Yes.
called Drive Back, which is
a bop. It's
one of the best
Real
Housewives songs.
It's really
of
good.
all time. It fucking slaps. I listen to it all the way through. I don't skip it.
We sang it in the parking lot today.
As I rolled up, I see Krystina. She's already playing the song.
I'm literally.
And then there's Melania.
Oh, wait, there's waking up in the morning, thinking about so many things.
Just when things are getting better, trying to get rid of them.
Actually, it's Tardy for the Party by Kim Zolciak, produced by Candy Burris.
Krystina.
What is I Am Real by Simon Van Kempen from Real Housewives of New York.
That is correct.
Fashion icon. Oh, those pants.
I was excited because like 2 or 3 of these songs y'all have sung on the previous episodes.
They got rid of this song like they got rid of Quaaludes, am I right? Next pub,
Yes.
I love Monet. She's looking stunning on All Stars 7. Actually, it wasn't Single Ladies, which is also, the song is not called All the Single
Sure.
Ladies. It's just called Single Ladies.
That is correct.
I thought you guys were just being bad.
Well, there's 2. I mean, the title is wrong, but the other thing too is that there has never been a Beyonce song on RuPaul's Drag Race because the rights are too expensive.
That's not true. They've done radio.
They've never had a Beyonce
They did
song. I'm
radio.
telling you.
They did radio. Georges did radio in the last season during the RuPalooza, Lollapalooza lip sync extravaganza. Listen to me, Michael. They did a Snatch game that was so horrendously bad.
Yes.
Deja Skye won as Lil Jon.
It was a very mediocre
It was
performance.
very bad.
She said
and
one
it was
thing the
so
whole time.
bad that Ru made every everybody do a lip sync, like
Yes,
a whole
gauntlet.
new episode, Gauntlet.
It was
and
wild.
George's lip sync to Radio by Beyonce.
When I got this information, this hadn't happened yet. You're absolutely right.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Well, Izzy, you'll definitely get a point for that.
Fuck with me. So one, it's not called All the Single Ladies, it's called Single Ladies.
Right.
And two, they have done Beyonce and RuPaul's Drag Race.
Well,
Now
that was
put your hands up.
I sometimes scroll past the lip syncs. I really just like the dresses.
Actually, it wasn't while sashaying away.
That is correct. She didn't actually say it while sashaying away. She stood in place, said it 3 times, and then sashayed away.
Okay, that is actually so fucked up. That is no, because she is like she is sashaying away. The whole thing is a sashay.
A
Actually, no one is sashays. That's a
sashay
dance
is a
move.
verb. Sashay is a
No.
verb. You
No.
sashay.
Sashay
You
is an event. It is an
sashay.
event
Not
that
an
happens
event. It's a verb.
What encapsulates the moment that you exit the show? That is your
No,
sashay.
that is a-
If she's not sashaying now,
That
is
is a-
she?
that is a-
She's
that is a
walking
sashay.
backwards.
That is
No, that is not what a sashay
I
is.
don't
If
agree
you
with
want to
this.
get bitchy about it, okay?
Well, I have never agreed with
Look
Izzy
up
in my
what
life,
a
and I agree with
sashay
Izzy.
is.
And to help introduce our final
No,
shiny questions,
no. What's happening?
we've got a special guest.
Hello, Glenn, Krystina, and Izzy.
My mom one time emailed her diet advice, and she responded.
Izzy, no.
Season 6.
Is this the one where she gets baptized?
Nope, not yet.
Okay.
I'm done being a trophy wife. I'm in control of my own life.
Oh man, that's close, but that isn't it.
Oh. I'm in control of my own destiny.
She doesn't say I'm in control of. That's wrong.
I'm done being a trophy wife. I'm in control. Wait.
She said I'm in control.
Making
She said
my,
I'm in control.
I'm on my mind motion.
No, she said I'm in
Yeah,
control.
I
I
know.
have to say that part.
We'll call it that. We'll call it there.
I call the shots in my life now, and so does Jesus.
Not yet.
Still not baptized.
That's still not there yet, but we'll call it there.
But really good. Somebody mark that.
Boldness comes at a cost, and I'm willing to pay.
White silk.
All right, from season 12,
wanna
I'm
chuck this.
Oh!
pint-sized.
And baptized. I'm pint-sized and baptized.
No.
She got pregnant
He's
taking
not a
Mucinex, she said.
No.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, wait, what?
Mucinex, she and the
I'm sorry,
Mucinex
what?
man had a baby? No. She took Mucinex.
She and the Mucinex, the booger from the Mucinex commercial, baby. Look it up.
The Mucinex man does my taxes. I know him.
I know him.
He's a good guy.
In this TikTok video, Lemieux
got
said,
pregnant
during my
taking
ovulation,
Mucinex."
I took Mucinex and a few weeks later found out that I was pregnant. I feel like those are not correlated.
Tell medical advice.
Say that.
As
Oh
a
my God.
I'm sorry, this is the global head of
I
crisis
unfortunately did-
management. Crisis management for
Mucinex?
Mucinex Parent Company. As a global leader in health and hygiene, we wish to clarify that Mucinex should only be used as intended and in line with usage instructions.
I mean, not what I would have done, but okay.
One of the couples got divorced. Crystal and Goose got divorced.
Goose?
Goose.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the morally corrupt Alex Resnick.
What do you mean it was? Like,
This is so there's a scene in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Camille Grammer is sitting there, and they're talking about the fact that Faye Resnick is there. And mind you, Faye Resnick was best friends with Kris Jenner and also Nicole Brown Simpson. So there's obviously, we know the story and the backstory of all of that. We're not getting into the sensitivity of the families. But when she sees her, Camille Donatachi Grammer, who was married to Kelsey Grammer, who famously brought her on season 1 of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because he was actually having an affair and dating someone else. And so they were trying to figure out how that was gonna work. And he was dating somebody the entire time, but still taking her publicly to events, and he had given her the show to entertain her while he had his dalliances.
This is because we don't like the question.
Anyway, they're having a dinner, and Camille Grammer looks over at her and she goes,
I actually
and then-
think it's a confessional.
It isn't a confessional, but she's looking at her because they keep flashing back and forth to it, and she goes, oh, I know who that is. That's Faye Resnick, the morally corrupt Faye Resnick. And she says this with her whole entire chest and the whole thing.
But what's incorrect about this statement?
Was Bambi season 1 or season 2?
Bambi.
Bambi, she went on to be on Love and Hip Hop. She dated Scrappy.
Don't help her.
I actually thought about this in the bathroom earlier today, and I was like, but they wouldn't ask about that because that dude straight murdered somebody.
Yeah.
But he did. So they actually were filming a new season of, there was a season already
What's
filmed
wrong
of like
about the
For the Love of
question?
Money, like the show that we were talking about. They were filming another season of that, and he was one of the front runners on that season to win, but they couldn't do it because he had murdered that lady.
What is wrong about the question?
So, Krystina, you didn't say actually.
Wait, no, I was thinking. No! You said so many things.
She didn't say what was wrong about the question.
Okay, I did, but you bitches weren't listening to me because you thought I was rambling. Go ahead, Glenn, what
Was
you
the
got?
answer in something she said?
Possibly.
Actually. Oh no. Actually, see, my guess was actually, I think his name was Mike.
No, it's incredible.
You said like
Krystina.
7 things. Actually,
Yes.
the show was not a shot at love.
That is correct. We have the wrong show here.
We just had another wedding from The Bachelorette the other day, which was
JoJo and Jordan.
JoJo and Jordan. Yeah. So, because JoJo and
Izzy,
Jordan.
shut the fuck up.
That is correct. Deepti did not say that, but if someone can tell me who said that, you can steal the point. You will get the
Take my
point.
point, I will flip this table.
Oh, right. The Valley is the name of the show they all watch.
Yeah, we are multiple levels of meta commentary deep on this one, but it is in fact
You
a
know
fake
what?
reality show.
You actually people are real tricky.
I'm so pissed. I am having a good time though.
This is Duck Dynasty. Listen, Glenn, this is fake.
Yes! Oh man, this 1 point I might get? You bitches are done. You bitches are done.
Glenn running away with this one. You got 7 of the 8 things. That makes.
Well, when a buzzer's not involved, look who does okay.
And so, Glenn, of course, after getting 7 of those, you'll get 1 point for this shiny question.
Look how very cool and very fair. It's your game, not mine, whatever.
So, Glenn, since you got the most correct in that shiny
I
question,
didn't get one per?
No, you get 1 point. That's the shiny question. We have this conversation every time. Every time we have this conversation.
Look at all those hot women.
They are 14 years old.
That's not why I thought they were hot. That's not why I said. I don't think they look 14 at all. I think they look very of age.
I think she's saying they look warm because they're in the outback and it's probably a warm climate.
No, I mean they look sexy. I mean they look like sexual adult women. No way.
Oh,
no.
Did you just
That was the sound of a click,
me
a mouse
humming
click.
at
That's a jizz.
14 years old? Was that the sound? I sound like a cartoon jug?
Stop saying the
jizz.
word 14-year-olds and my name in the same sentence. I'm begging you.
No one said your name.
Unemployable.
No one said your name.
Please.
In fact, there's in one season a fake idol crafting kit was offered as an advantage to a potential player. So they've totally encouraged people to be like, yeah, fuck with each other.
Jeff
Make a
just
fake.
goes, this isn't a hidden immunity. Everyone goes, actually, Fiji has not been the show's permanent home since season 14. I don't remember exactly which season it became a permanent resident in Fiji, but I know that season 18 is Tocantins.
You are
Correct.
correct.
Woo!
But if someone can say the season.
I know for damn sure they can't.
We'll go ahead and call it. In Survivor Game Changers, there was a contestant, Suri, who went home
Oh
because...
my God, because of like semantics, because everybody had idols.
Yes.
And so she just had to go home.
Yes.
And Jeff was so sad because Suri was going to win that season. Suri is one of the best players that has ever done it. And then Jeff made her come out on stage when they still did live stage finales and had everybody give her a standing ovation because he was honestly so upset that his own game fucked over a player that good.
Essentially, every other player had an immunity idol except her. So by default, she had to go home, whether or not they wanted her to go home or not.
Because nobody else could be voted
no one else
for.
could be voted off, yes.
I mean, if she went home, she wasn't that good at Survivor.
It sounds like she...
Actually, I think Parvati never won Survivor.
That's not true. She won twice, you fucking dumbass.
That's incorrect.
Oh, that's actually not true. She
Krystina.
didn't win twice. She won once.
Actually, Big Brother runner up my foot. CT is from the the challenge.
That is correct.
That is true.
Actually, CT from the challenge.
Yes.
How are we supposed to know CT's
Chris-
name is Chris Tamburello?
CT
Obviously.
Tamburello.
What season should we start with?
Honestly, you got to go to the earlier seasons because it was back when they actually cast like a diverse cast of people. So they had this old man on there, and he's like,
Don't tell me.
Oh no,
I want to watch it.
Season 10 is the season that you're thinking of.
Thank you.
welcome.
With oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
His name was Jerry. Is that
Dan's funeral. Yeah.
Jerry? Yeah.
Funeral?
He was gonna get voted off of this show.
Stop!
You just asked me the question.
I didn't ask you who's gonna get voted off.
I would just like it to be known that all I ever do is try to bring joy to this couch, and no one gives me the benefit of the doubt. Like, you didn't hear it from me, but Glenn is so jealous that Izzy won last time that she's probably just coming at me because of her own insecurities.
Okay, so don't tell anybody this, but I am really jealous of Izzy for winning last time.
Actually, it's Flavor Flav.
That is correct.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, his name is actually Flavor Flav. Flava Flav is a common misspelling. But Krystina, I want to point out that at the beginning of that, you said Flavor Flav. And then proceeded to go, Flava Flav. Like,
Literally reread it yourself out loud.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Izzy.
Simple Life?
No, that's incorrect. Glenn.
Actually, America's Next Top Model.
That is America's Next Top Model.
You want to be on top?
Glenn.
Actually, what is American Idol?
Because Duff eats his cupcakes the way that I do. He cuts the like bread part in half and then makes it a little sandwich with the frosting in the middle so it's not too overpowering. And I respect a man that can make that decision in life.
I like that move, but it also makes me ask the question, like, why don't we just sell the cupcakes like that in the first place? Because I do think they're better that way. It's like, just make a little whoopie pie sandwich.
Then it's a cookie sandwich.
Yeah, it's a cake sandwich. It's better.
No, I mean, I want to do it myself. I want to like,
You want
make sure
food
my
that
ratio
comes with a
is
task?
Why do we have to go there, Izzy? I just want a delicious cakelich.
Izzy just shouldn't have brought up the cupcake thing. She just shouldn't have done it.
You want
Make sure
food
my
that
ratio
comes with
is
a task?
I'm actually a realtor, and like I sell real estate, and I'm a realtor are two technically different things. And also you're supposed to capitalize the R in realtor, and you have to say it like that as well.
Realtor Flav.
You need to complete your pre-license education, take your exam, but you don't
The woman was too stunned to speak.
shadow a realtor for 20 weeks.
That is correct.
No, that was no. That was a million guesses.
He said 1,000 things.
I would like to point out
Which part
that
is the
before
part?
I worked in entertainment, I worked in real estate.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
And I was the education coordinator for the board of realtors.
Wow. Of course, Krystina's a realtor. Wow, who would have seen that coming? I'm sorry, so
about
this
8
game
years.
was rigged.
And here is a fraud. Wait, there is something in here.
Show them what the receipts are.
And it's Krystina's history in real estate. Nothing.
Oh, somebody go on the internet because I'm telling the truth, baby. But actually, it's psychic paper and it says Krystina is absolutely qualified. Thank you, Dr. Hill.
Toldwell Faker.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, that is correct. You do not have to shadow a realtor, so that is a point for Krystina, which brings our final score to 4 points for Glenn,
That's a
4
win.
points for Krystina, and 4 points for Izzy, which means you all win. It's a 3-way tie. No! Congratulations.
You won and I keep my record.
Yeah,
it's a win.
So
It's a tie.